Well, good afternoon, and welcome to a beautiful Saturday afternoon at what is very close to the end of the cruising season. I've been asked by several to do a head to head comparison between my 1976 Buick Electra Park Avenue and my Buick Electra Limited. They're both Judicial Black, they're both 76 models, and they're both four-door hardtops. We'll start by saying that Buick Electra became a nameplate for Buick in 1959. By 1976, this was the last year of the very biggest Buick Electras ever produced. They are also the biggest Buicks ever produced in both length and weight, you name it. You will notice that they are both four-door hardtops. They are both also Buick Electra Limiteds, except for the one on the left has the Park Avenue package on top of that. That being said, in 1976, you could get a Buick Electra Limited coupe. You could get a regular Buick Electra 225 coupe, which was the lowest trim level. You could get a Buick Electra Limited coupe, which was up next. The Buick Electra Limited could also be had as a Landau, which is a half vinyl top. It could also be had as a Landau Custom, which is a half vinyl top with a smaller rear window in it. So let's discuss the differences. You notice I did not say anything about the Park Avenue being available as a coupe. That's because in 1975 and 1976, the top of the line Park Avenue package was only available on the four-door hardtop. Period. That's it. That's the only way that you could get it. So let's go ahead and look at some of the differences and the same things about these cars. They're both 1976 Buick Electra Limiteds. They're both painted in what Buick called Judicial Black. We'll start with the Park Avenue and explain exactly what makes a Park Avenue above a Limited. And to be quite frank, it isn't much. The only differences that actually make it a Park Avenue is the fact that it has a halo vinyl top. And if you'll notice there, the top only comes about an inch away from the roof rail. On the Limited, the vinyl top comes all the way to the roof rail. So the halo vinyl top was exclusive to the Park Avenue. Also, the interior, which was extra plush seats, was specific to the Park Avenue. That's about the only difference. The only other option that was exclusive to the Park Avenue was it could also be had with a 40-40 split seat and a full front velour console with a Park Avenue medallion on it as well. My particular car does not have that option. Let's start by talking about what's the same. Both cars have the Buick Rally wheel option. Both Buicks have the cornering lamp option. Both Buicks have the bumper guard option. Both Buicks have the light monitor option. I think I already said the Buick Rally wheel option. Both cars have the Buick thermometer mirror option. Both cars have power door locks, which was an option on both. Both cars have tilt wheel, which was an option on both. Both cars have cruise. Both cars have rear defog. Both cars have AM/FM stereo. And both cars have the trip set and odometer, trip odometer option. They both have powered driver seats. That was factory on them. You could also get an optional power passenger seat, which neither of these cars have. So, that being said, we've said what they have in common. Let's now decipher what is different about them. You'll notice that the Buick Electra Limited has that wide molding down the side. That was an option on all three trim levels of Electra, which were Electra 225, then the Electra Limited, and the Electra Park Avenue. That was an option that you could get on any of them. However, this car has that and the Park Avenue does not. The Limited also has an 8-track tape player, which the Park Avenue does not. The Limited also has auto level ride suspension, which the Park Avenue does not. The Limited has the lighted passenger vanity mirror, which the Park Avenue does not. So those are the things that it doesn't have. They both have the power antenna as well. I don't know if I mentioned that. You'll see that with the windows down in a 4-door hardtop, you're left with a huge gaping hole down the side, which is the allure of these cars to me. It's almost like riding in a convertible. Both cars also have the door courtesy lights in the doors that you'll see there. This particular one, Limited, has the red. Buick called this mahogany in 1976, and as you will see here, it does have the full vinyl top that comes all the way to the roof rail. So those are the things that the Limited has that the Park Avenue does not. So let's move over to the Park Avenue and discuss the things that it has that the Limited does not. The Park Avenue has, first of all, it has the painted coach stripe on it. It's basically a pinstripe that follows the hood and goes all the way to the back bumper of the car. The Limited does not have that. It also has the economy fuel usage gauge and the low fuel warning gauge, and the Limited does not have that. The Park Avenue additionally, I'm trying to think. Oh, it does have the wide. It was ordered with the wide white wall tires, and the Limited was not. The Limited also has the delay wiper feature, which the Park Avenue does not. So I think I've got everything here. I've covered everything, but we'll take a quick look at the interior. The Park Avenue also has another option that you could get on the Limited, but this one did not have. I mentioned they all have that halo vinyl top, and let's go take a look at that. This is what I mean by halo vinyl top. There's paint in between the top and the roof rail, so that's what the halo vinyl top means. But you'll also notice that this is the heavily padded vinyl top, which was an option on top of the halo. You could or could not order that if you wanted. The Park Avenue also has the tilt telescoping wheel, which the Limited does not, and it has the automatic door lock feature. In other words, when you start the car and you pull it into drive, it locks the doors. You put it in park, it unlocks the doors. When you get out, when you are coming to the car and you use your key to unlock it, it unlocks all 4 doors. Both cars also have the 4-note horn option. Let's see here, this one. And then we'll go over to this one. And it has the 4-note horn option as well. A little bit more startling in this one. Both cars are 233.8 inches long. They weigh well in excess of 5,000 pounds. let's take a look at the interiors, and I think we'll be done with this one. As you can see, the Park Avenue had the ultra thick padded seating that also the Cadillac Fleetwood Talisman had. So that was the main difference. Also had that extra thick shag carpet on the doors. The rear sail panels were finished in velour. The headliner was finished in velour, and the sun visors were finished in half velour, half vinyl, where all of those things that I just mentioned are vinyl in the Limited. So I think that covers. I'll give you a better look at the interior here. Excuse the wind today. I don't have the power to turn that off. And you'll see this beautiful coach strap going all the way down the back. We'll take a look at them from the back as well. One thing I did not mention is that in 1976, Buick went on strike. Therefore, they ran short of Buick 455s, which was standard for these cars. And late in the production, they offered the Buick 350 4-barrel as an option, a $159 credit delete option for the Electra. The Electra Limited on the left actually has that option. Very rare car. There was only 2,000 of those produced. So let's take a look at the engine bay. We'll listen to how each one of them run really quick, and then we'll wrap this up, and I'll show you the interior. You saw the Park Avenue, but here is the Limited in the red mahogany as I described earlier. Gorgeous car. And let's go ahead and start them up. If you take a peek back there, there's another 76 Buick Electra Limited, white in color. We'll discuss that one in another video. It's a totally different animal. So here is the Park Avenue starting and running. And it has the Buick 455, smooth as a clock. Move over to the 350 car. I don't know how it's possible, but this particular car runs even smoother than my 455s. Buick did their homework on this engine. So let's start the 350. And that quick, it's already running. And we'll take a look under its hood. So there is the Buick 350 running. And if you'll notice on the emissions tag, it is an actual factory 350 car. And we will close out showing that this one, the Park Avenue, is a factory 455 car. So I hope you guys got to see some of the differences between the two, why they're different, how they're the same. And I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Please like, share, subscribe, so that you and hit that bell icon so that you always get notifications for new content. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and thank you for tuning in. Good day.